Hey guys, Brett Nielsen here. It's been a long time since I've done a video chat like this, but I was kind of going over some of my old videos that I've put on here. I'm no super YouTube star or anything like that, but I'm just looking to help, and whoever might stumble along these little chats, I'm happy. If there's anything that I can do for anybody to help lift your day, to help you feel better, especially those of you who have gone through divorce and are suffering, then I feel like I've done something good with my life and my time. And I just, ran across some comments, and I talked to a lot of people, a lot of divorced people. And so many, especially those just coming out of divorce, are so devastated about the whole thing. And they just can't understand what happened to them. And they just can't, they're just beside themselves. And many times people want to blame God. They want to blame the church. They want to blame their church leaders. Hey, I know there's plenty of blame to go around. And even some at our own selves, we need to accept. Even if we weren't the ones who were the main instigators of our divorce, we certainly played some part in it, and we need to own that, and we need to be humble enough to learn from that and try to grow from that. But when I see people that are so angry and they're so mad at the church, and they want to leave the church because of the way a bishop handled their situation or how their ward reacted to them, hey, just stop. Just relax a minute. Don't make any rash decisions. Don't throw away all your beliefs because awful stuff happened. Bad stuff is going to happen in this life. There's nothing that we can do about it. We're going to go through hard things. We signed up for this. We knew what we were getting into. We knew that the free agency of other people could impinge upon our quality of life and hurt us. But, the promise always was that if we turn to God and cry out to Him and do everything that He would like us to do, that He'll heal us, that He'll heal us through the atonement of Jesus Christ. And so, hey, I understand your anger. I understand your bitterness and your frustration. I know because I've felt it. I've felt it. I didn't deserve what happened to me. In no way. Was I perfect? No, but I didn't deserve what happened. But when I got divorced, I knew I wasn't going to blame God, and I wasn't going to blame the church. It's not the reason that I got divorced. The church is not the reason that I got divorced. God is not the reason I got divorced. The reason I got divorced is because that's the decision my partner made. I would probably still be married in a hard, unhappy situation had she not done it. So ultimately it was a favor to me because I would rather be happy and single than to be in a unhappy and frustrating marriage. I never want to go back to that, my friends. And if I have the choice to be single or be in an unhappy marriage, I will choose to be single. Because at least here I have my freedom, I can develop my talents, I can have my friends, I can do all the things that I want to do. But when you're in a difficult marriage like that, it just takes the quality of life and just sucks the life right out of it. And so here's some advice. Here's some advice while you're going through things. First of all, I've already said, don't blame the church for your divorce. And don't blame God for your divorce either. It's whoever fault it is, and you know your own part in it. And you can't control what somebody else does. And yes, there are imperfect people in the church and they make mistakes and all that kind of stuff. That's true. That's true. But what I decided to do that helped me in my healing was, hey, I got busy. I'm at work. I have a job. I found a job I like. I really like it. I really enjoy it. I work hard at it and I do well at it. That gives me a lot of self-esteem and a lot of confidence. And I'm so grateful that I can do it. I can spend my time using my talents and doing something. Work is a cure, at least a temporary cure for loneliness. You're, we're always gonna we're always gonna have some loneliness as a single person, but work is like an antidote. Number two, find people to serve. Help other divorced people. You're divorced. I guarantee you, there's people who had it worse than you. There's somebody out there that needs your help, who needs your perspective, and how to navigate it. Help people at school. Help your friends. Be a great friend. Serve others. You know how it feels when you serve others. You feel good, and all that bitterness, it kind of just disappears. Find hobbies. That's number three. Find hobbies. Do things. Take a talent that you like that you never got to do. Maybe you always wanted to learn to draw or paint. Maybe you always wanted to learn singing, learn how to sing. Take some lessons. Practice. There is a ton of satisfaction that comes from developing our talents. I do a little acting. I do a little writing. Hey, am I famous? No. Is that going to be my ultimate thing in life? Highly doubtful, but it gives me great satisfaction and fun and friends. And that's the fourth point. Make friends. Have good friends. Find people who are positive, who want to help you and you want to help, who you have fun with, who you can laugh with. Having friends, there's nothing like having friends. You got to put yourself out there to have friends. Don't tell me you can't find friends. You can find friends. You certainly can. I have. Go to activities, push yourself out into meeting people and socializing people. We all need that kind of thing. Those are some of the things I do. What else? I serve in the church. I have a calling. I love it. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel really good, and I feel the Spirit. Hey, read the Scriptures. The Scriptures have a way of helping you think about different things and help you consider things in a different way. There's layers and layers and layers upon layers of meaning in the Scriptures. Journal. I journal. I write. When I'm frustrated, when my life is terrible and it sucks or whatever, I write about it. I put all those feelings out in my journal and I write about it, and then I turn my journal over. Sometimes I leave my journal open next to me by my bed, and I want the angels to read it, and it helps. It helps to journal and write those things out. Hey, support groups. I'm in some support groups. I'm in an LDS divorce support group. That's really good, where I can learn from others. I can also give my opinion and contribute. Those are great things to do. Counseling. Maybe need some counseling, some grief counseling. You're going through a divorce is like a death. You know that. You've got to go through the cycle of grief, and sometimes you need somebody to talk to, a counselor. It's somebody that you trust. Those are a few things. Oh, last thing, if you have kids, if you have a family, you better be there for your family. You better be there for your kids. Do not make the mistake of taking yourselves out of their lives. They are precious and they are given to you. I would not want to be you if in the next life, if you neglected your kids. Be a great dad, man. There's nothing better than being a great dad or a mom. Be the rock for your kids. Help them. Those are just a few of the things that I've found that I can do that help me recover from my divorce. Hey, would I change a few things about my life? Yeah, I would. I'd love to have a partner again someday. I don't have that right now. But you know what? My life is dang good. I have a good life. full of good opportunities, good, um, blessings everywhere. Look for the blessings, guys. There's blessings every day, but a lot of times we don't see them or know anything about them because we're too busy in our own grief or our own anger or our own busyness. We don't notice the kind and tender mercies that God gives us every day. Guys, divorce is not the worst thing that can happen to us. We can overcome. We will heal. We will build a new life. I'm not going to blame the church. I'm not going to blame God. I'll take responsibility for whatever part I had in my own divorce. I'll recognize the fact that I can't control another person and their decisions, and I'll move on, man. My life's going to be great. It is great. I'm having a good life. So those are just some things to think about. I hope they resonate with you, and I hope you have a really great day. Love you all.